Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by Living to Do's review of Married at First Sight, Season 16, Episode 17, Gaitlinburg Getaway. Before I get started with this review, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I thank you in advance and I would really appreciate it. This episode was boring. Very, very boring. Not much happened. Nothing really new happened. But let's get started with the review. Before I get started, though, I just wanted to announce to the people who haven't heard that season 9 couple Jamie and Beth are separating. They're taking some time away from each other. And that's always hard to see. In fact, I never thought that couple would make it, and they made it this far. I think they've been together 4 years or so. Anyway, let's get started with this review. The first couple we'll talk about will be Chris and Nicole. Oh, bless Chris's heart for just, staying with this marriage and being into Nicole. She is, he's not quitting on her, and she's so naggy and everything on her time. And she's needs to be the center of attention, and she's constantly complaining and whining, but he sticks it out. So God bless his little heart. They went miniature golfing, and I guess she doesn't like that. She was whining about that. Everything was a whine, it seemed to me. And though I think they're kind of paired well in a way, because he's always just trying to please her, and she needs a man like that. But then she turns around and she does encourage him to stick up for himself and do things that he will enjoy and think of himself first sometimes. So I love that she does that for him. I hope he starts doing that. But she is just annoying. And the things she thinks are fun is the last morning of the retreat, their breakfast, she dressed up like a dinosaur. She wanted him to dress up, and it was like so dumb, and he didn't want to. He didn't see the point. The point was never, she just wanted to be silly, and I'm just thought, they're silly, and it's just like, what is this? What? It's just so weird. I didn't get it. But he did it to make her happy. It's just, he felt like an idiot, and it's like, I just couldn't keep up with that. That would just get on my nerves. So bless his heart. Okay, the next couple, let's just move on to the next couple, which will be Clint and Gina. Not much happened here. While Gina is away at the retreat, she gets a text from one of her stylists that they're quitting. And she's hurt by that, because in that type of business, a lot of times you're like family plus employee, and it's that really fine line. And so she's kind of hurt by this. She talks this over with Clint, and Clint is he is very attentive to her situation. He's a good listener, and the way they were just communicating just seemed really natural. I don't see them going out as enemies. It just seemed, if they cannot vibe as a couple, if they can never get there, I can see them as staying as, good friends. I can see them as roommates. They just seem to get along very well. And I just enjoyed their natural conversation about what was going on in their lives. But that was it for them. I mean, really, not much really went on. So on to the next couple. The next couple is Shaquille and Kirsten. Overall, I simply don't understand Kirsten. She's always talking about that she and Shaquille need to be on the same page, that there's like communication issues. And the only thing I see is that she's the one that can't effectively communicate for us and for him to understand what she's talking about. She's just, and it doesn't help that she looks, and acts like she's not present. She just gives me this airhead, dumb blonde vibes. I just don't get her. Though Shaquille says she's getting better about being with him more with his trips and things like that. They even had to leave earlier the night before the retreat was to be over, and they left for that because he had something to do with work. And he had said to somebody during their stay that when he says that there's something going on, like she's busting open her calendar, make sure she has the information. So, which leads me to believe if you're doing that, then you plan on staying, because I'm sure this next event is after decision day that you're jotting down. But she always gives us this I don't know what I'm doing type vibe. I'm so bored with it. And that was really basically what happened with them during this episode. Again, nothing new. On to the next couple. Okay, the last couple is Eris and Jasmine. We see Eris in bed in his shared apartment. He had to leave in the last episode to do something for work, so he left the night before. But he is doing a confessional where he is saying that he's missing Jasmine. It's too quiet in the apartment. The fact that he's missing her is surprising me. I see him softening up definitely to her, but I'm surprised that he said he is missing her. He does get back to the retreat for one more night, and he gets back there and he connects with Jasmine. In fact, they play Connect Four on this giant Connect Four game thing. It was really cute. And that's where he tells her that while he was away in the apartment by himself, he missed her. And she was surprised to hear that from him. But of course, you could see all over her face she loved to hear that from him, that he actually missed her. She also let us know that during their time away that he did keep in contact with her, I guess with texting. And that's something that she spoke about them doing, I think with Dr. Pepper for the previous episode. She thanked him for the kind words. I do see him softening up to her. I don't know if it is a little too late. They only have about 6 days until decision day. So is that enough time to want to stay married to someone who kind of mistreated you for most of your time together? But I do see him softening up. I just don't know if it's just too late. They did do group stuff together that was fun. They went lumberjack climbing as a group. Eris was not there, but Jasmine did the best out of everyone. She looked really good doing it, climbing up the log, really high up. Jasmine also cheered Nicole on when she was climbing the log pole, and she cheered up to Nicole, saying, you got this. You're built for this. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. When I heard her say that, I laughed so hard. I wondered, though, I feel sorry for Nicole, how she might have felt hearing that. Someone cheering her on, saying, you're built for this. Nothing else much happened. 2 or 3 of the couples on the last night were in the hot tub, and Clint's shaking up champagne and spraying all the couples, and Jasmine's hiding behind a towel. So obviously, it was so funny. I guess to protect her hair, but nothing really went on very interesting that went on in this episode. that is it for now. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it, and I thank you in advance. But I gotta go because I got living to do. Bye.